Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good day. How was your weekend?
Okay, sorry for the minor inconvenience. I had to go do something. But we are officially starting the episode here. Last episode was crazy. We went to Chloe's house after sneaking into school. After almost getting caught sneaking into school. Then in the morning we visited her mom, which gave us a picture from right before Chloe's dad dying. And then we went back to the dorm. As we're looking at the picture, it starts to move, and then we got sent back in time and stopped Chloe's dad from dying. And then from the ending of last episode, Chloe ended up in a wheelchair, so we're gonna figure out how that happened. Like, that's crazy. I wanted to stop that, but I just couldn't. Like, I genuinely wanted to, because I knew it was gonna change a lot, but Chloe in a wheelchair, what even happened? Episode 4, Dark Room. Like, I really hate that we couldn't even stop that. We had no choice but to do it. Like, I get character development and story development, but you should have given us a choice to change it. Seeing the beach. Where is? Such a calm intro to this episode, yet so much just happened last episode. Oh, we're walking with Chloe. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say walking. She's kind of riding, and I'm walking.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least,
Here's my
I'm
thing.
alive here with you.
How do whales just get on the beach?
You're a real survivor, Chloe.
Like, I don't get how that even
I know you
happens.
have to deal
like,
with
the water is so
so
shallow
much.
when it comes
I don't want
near
anybody
the
else
beach.
feeling sorry for me.
How does the whale even get
I can do
on
that.
the beach?
Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Oh.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the
Oh.
hospital, I
So her
literally
dad
couldn't
getting
move a
her a
muscle.
car,
Jesus.
and then she got into a car accident.
I don't
kinda
know what to
thought
say.
that she got into a car
Don't
accident.
say
I didn't know
anything.
the context behind it.
I'm just happy I did get to
Now I
see
know
you
the
again.
context behind it. That's
I
crazy.
could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from
So her
Blackwell.
dad dying ended up saving her walking ability. That's probably worse than dying.
You mean Rachel Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name.
Okay, so her dad dying made her talk to Rachel. So if her dad never died, she would get in a car crash and lose her ability to walk and never even meet Rachel.
You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
Don't say that. You think it might be.
It might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too. But I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but
She is so different from the other
long as we're
version
together,
of her. Because the
I
other
don't
version
feel
of her
afraid.
just
Hanging
wants
out
to
with
do
you makes me
anything.
feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
listen, Chloe,
What's the supports like near her head? Is that supposed to stop her from like leaning? Like, I don't get it, because that's not really doing anything. She's not even touching him.
I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
Yeah, she is like way different from the other version, from the original version, I would say. Like, technically, without us changing anything, the other Chloe was the original version of Chloe. But this version is kind of crazy. not being able to do anything must suck. Because, like, that must be the worst way to live. Like, it's probably worse than dying. Well, some ways to die. Like, if you just, especially if it's just like you're dead. Like, just living in the world without being able to do anything is kind of crazy. Not being able to move. Like, seeing people, like, not being able to do anything like that kind of makes you, like, not being able to move or do anything that you're doing kind of makes you, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, it's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me.
What it's like to be them.
I know it's hard for them.
Like,
they're grateful you're here with them.
That makes you grateful.
Right.
For the way you live.
Especially when they can't even take a walk alone.
Max just gave me grateful. Okay.
Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Here's my thing. This happening, Max just created a whole nother timeline. Like, we just strayed off of the original timeline and made a whole different timeline. Can we, like, think about that? Because Max just created a different timeline. A teenager with just randomly got powers to reverse time and go forward in time has just created another timeline.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
This is crazy. Let me look around real quick. Cup, that's the water. Hold on. Wheelchair. All this.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
I want to get her water, but I don't know if I get the water if I won't be able to, look around.
It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, you know we love you and you're you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see you. We hope to see your smiling face again soon. Please be well.
I wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Thinking of you, dear Chloe. I'm so sorry for what happened. Know that I'm here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again. XOXO Megan. Who is Megan?
I wasn't very available to Chloe.
Chloe, just
real
thought
nice.
I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame writing like I hope you are well, etc. I know your life is so different now. I don't want that to get in your way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. Hope you are well. Love, Max. So we sent this in this timeline.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
Why did we in a timeline do this? I don't know why we did that in this timeline.
I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
I'm going to get you this water.
Drink up, Buttercup.
Why are we just hopping up and down?
No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast?
Did our character just say something without moving her mouth?
Dude, I am a
Something's
pod
up
in a
with this
cast.
game right now.
Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
My
I
character's
know,
not
just
even
trying to
moving her
help.
mouth. Something's
Yeah,
up with
that's
the game.
become a bad habit
Okay,
of mine.
there we go.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
What do you remember? You're right. Seems like yesterday. What do you remember? I don't know what she's referring, but I have a good feeling what she's referring to. So I'm gonna say seems like
To
yesterday.
me, it seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour. Even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends? Let's see. You have.
You have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
how? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Are they okay?
Are they okay? I mean, are they still happy together and everything?
So now you're Dr. Bill. I guess they're good, considering they have to deal with me. They laugh and hold hands. And I hope they still get busy, too.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
I bet. This tech must be crazy expensive.
Along with the drugs, the nurses, the supplies. Mom and Dad are always broke, and they get so frustrated.
That's crazy.
Is it worth it?
This stuff does look so
You're priceless.
expensive. I'm just saying, when someone's close to death, well,
no
not
pun
close to
intended.
death, but just
You are such a geek.
like
That's
Chloe,
why I love you.
Like Chloe,
Of course, I know a geek when I be
She
one.
got into a car accident.
See, I'm practically
fixing
a human
they
entertainment
probably
system.
didn't fix the car. They probably had
It
to.
would be
They probably
sweet
had to
to
pay
chill out
extra.
together and
They probably
watch a
didn't have to pay
movie like
much.
when you'd spend the night at
If
my
if
house.
that was me, I probably would sue that guy.
What do you wanna
for money
watch?
to help with this?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet. Max,
Okay.
it is so cool that you're here again.
I'm glad you think so.
Okay, we get to look around again. Computer. Let's see what's on the computer.
Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Really Hot Wheels chat room. That's crazy. We're going to Hot Wheels chat room for your safety. Do not give any personal information to any person in the chat. You are responsible for knowing the chat room rules. Miss Blue. So what are you doing? Talking to you. I'm not gonna read all of that. But wait, hold on. Was there something else?
Chloe is... That's so cool that Chloe
Fair
has
enough.
made friends online. She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating.
Is that how it works?
Nothing but medical supplies.
But she did say it was gold.
Thanks. I think you missed a grain stuck in my eyeball.
Hard to believe how just a little sand can cause such a big mess.
It's like that Chinese proverb. A spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie. You know, like the butterfly thing.
So I've heard.
Okay, so she was crying, so he gave her some tissue. What's this? Wait, snow dough? What is that? Okay, so drawer, tennis, movies.
Here's the DVD.
We found the DVD. I want to look at this drawer real quick.
Oh my god. Made that mix for her when we were 12.
Higher power. I'm gonna continue looking around, see if there's anything else to look at. Window, look outside.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood?
What's that?
She can't even feel the grass now.
I mean,